Hello guys, and welcome to this new Power BI tutorial. In this video, I'm going to create the following interactive dashboard, which is about New York City Airbnb data. As you can see, we are going to create different charts. So I'm going to start by creating filters. So we have two filters, neighborhood group and the room type. Okay, as you can see here, when we select one, all the charts will change. Same thing for the room type. So we have three types. Next, we are going to create cards, the average of reviews per month, the sum of the reviews or the total reviews, the number of neighborhoods, and the total hosts. Next, we are going to create vertical bar charts. So we have total last reviews by year, total reviews by month. Next, we are going to create horizontal bar charts starting from average price by neighborhood in dollars, total bookings by neighborhood group, and top 10 hosts by total reviews. We have also total neighborhoods by group, as you can see here in the donut chart. And finally, we are going to create two tables. One for the average price by neighborhood group and room type, and the last one, average reviews by month by neighborhood group and room type. But before start creating our dashboard, let's first explore our dataset. So here we have our dataset, and you can find this link in the description. And mainly we have 16 columns. As you can see here, when we select all, apply, the first column is the ID. So we have listing ID. Next we have the name of the listing, the host ID and the host name. Next we have neighborhood group. After that we have different neighborhoods, the latitude and longitude for the maps. We have the room type. As we have said, we have mainly three types. We have the price in dollars, minimum nights, number of reviews, the last review. We have reviews per month, amount of listing per host, and availability in a year. So now let's import our dataset into Power BI and start creating our charts. So here I have created a new project, and to get our data, we click on Get Data, Text CSV, Connect. Once you have imported that, you click on Load. As you can see here, we have some errors. So now I'm going just to close this one, and we are going to use a filter later on that we can apply on all the charts. So the first thing that we are going to do is change the background. So you click on Canvas Background, Color, More Colors, and you write the following code. So we have FF5A60 and transparency 0%. Okay. And for the filters, I'm going to drag and drop room type into filters on all pages. And mainly we select the three types. So if we go down, we have entire home, private room, and shared room. Okay. So now we are ready to start creating our charts. First, we are going to start by creating filters. Click on visualizations, right? We select the slicer. And the first one, it will be the neighborhood group. Okay, now I'm going to format that. First, we are going to change it into drop down. Next, for the values, we have the background, and it will be in white. Same thing on general effects, the border on white 20, and same thing for the background, and also for the header, the value, it will be in white. Okay, so put it in here, duplicate this one, and we change it into the room type. Alright, so we have 3 room types and 5 neighborhood groups. Next, we are going to create the cards. Okay, so click in here. And the first one, it will be the average views per month. So here we have reviews per month as an average. Same thing, we are going to format that. So for the value, put it 15, and the label, it will be 10. Same thing for the, so close this one, general. So the background, select background, visual border on, white, and 20. Okay, so same thing in here, it will be white and the value in white. Okay, so we can put this one in here. Can decrease a little bit this one. So we copy this one, paste it 3 times. First one, put it in here. Second one in here. And third one in here. So I'm going to decrease this one a little bit. This one like that. This will be total reviews. Okay, so here we have number of reviews as the sum. Just to adjust that. Next we have the number of neighborhoods. So change this one as count distinct. And last one, the total hosts. So we select host ID as count distinct. Okay, so like that we have our filters and we have our cards. Next we are going to create 2 column charts. The first one is total last reviews by year. So select this chart. And on the x-axis we are going to select the last review as year. And on the y-axis we are going to select the count of the last review. Okay, now I'm going to format that. So for the title it would be total last reviews by year, right? So it will be white in the center. Effects, background, we select our color. Border on as white 20. Okay, now for the visual x-axis it will be on, and we increase this one like that. Okay, so it will be white, right? And the same thing for the title in white. Okay, now for the y-axis, values in white, title off, and we remove the grid lines. Grid lines off. Whereas for the columns, they will be in white. We can add the labels. Okay, so we select values in white. Alright, so here we have total last reviews by year. The next one, it will be the total reviews by month. So we copy this one, paste it. And here, so since this is the only date we have, we select month in here. And on the y-axis, we are going to select the total reviews per month. Okay, so here we have total reviews by month. So we change the title, month. Okay, so for the title, we can put them in bold, same thing in here. And for the x-axis, we can decrease it into 8. All right. Next, we are going to create 3 horizontal bar charts. So we copy this one, paste it in here. And we select this one, so clustered bar chart. We remove this one, remove this one. So on the y-axis, we have a neighborhood group. and on the x-axis we can select the count of name. All right, so just for the y-axis we remove the title and we can change the title. So for the title it will be total bookings by neighborhood group, right? Neighborhood group. Next one, it will be the average price by neighborhood. So same thing, we can copy paste this one. So here instead of neighborhood group we have neighborhood, and here we have the price. So we have the average price, and for the price we can select it as dollar, and it will have 2 decimal places, right? So the title it will be the average price by neighborhood, right? And third one, it will be the top 10 hosts by total reviews. So copy paste this one. And we remove this one, this one. So on the y-axis we have the host name. The x-axis we have the total reviews, right? Number of reviews. And on the filters, we add the host ID and we select the top 10 host ID by the number of reviews. Apply. And like that we have the top 10 hosts by total reviews. So we change the title, top 10 hosts by total reviews. Okay, so close this one, close this one, close this one. All right, next I'm going to create a donut chart for the total neighbors by group. So same thing, we copy paste this one. And convert it to donut chart. So we remove this one, we select neighborhood group, and the values it will be the total neighbors. So we're going to format that. We remove the legend. For the labels it will be category percent of total, and for the slices we have white, next one, okay, and we change the title. So we have the total neighborhoods, right, by group. Okay, we can import the logo. Same thing, you can find the link to download the logo in description. You can put it here. On general border on white 20. And we can just put it like that. Okay, now I'm going to create these 2 tables. So the first one, it will be the average price by neighborhood group and room type. So we can copy this one, paste it like that. And here we select the matrix. So for the rows it will be neighborhood group, and the columns it will be the room type. Okay, now I'm going to format that. We remove the subtotals, right? For the values, text white, background, select the background. Same thing in here. Now for the grid border, select everything in white, and for the headers, text in white background in the center, and same thing for the arrow. Okay, and also for the grid, do select horizontal, vertical, both of them in white. Okay, so like that we have the average price by neighborhood group and the room type. So we can add the title by neighborhood group and room type. Okay, now for the last one, it will be the average reviews by month by neighborhood group and room type. So copy this one, paste it in here. So instead of average price, we select the average reviews per month. Okay, we can change the title. Okay, just for this one, we can decrease into, for example, 8, and same thing for the row. Or we can decrease the title. For example, we put it 11. Okay, so now if we close everything like that, we get our final dashboard for New York City Airbnb data. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope that you have learned new things. Thanks for watching and see you in next tutorial.